Good morning, arriving yogis. I'll have the camera on in a moment. Happy Saturday. We still have 5 or 6 minutes to enjoy on the back, and friends are streaming in. Welcome if you're joining on YouTube and Facebook. Great to have you on board. And welcome to Saturday Yoga. Camera on in about 2 minutes. No rush. Lay on your back. Take a load off. Hey, welcome if you're just pulling in. Happy Saturday. We're here for yoga for endorphins. Greg Riley here. And spotlight. Nice deep breath. Welcome to everybody joining in all modalities, Zoom, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, you name it. Doesn't matter how you get here. It just matters that you got here. Nice deep breath. Nowhere to go, nothing to do for a few moments. Cartwheels and backflips in a few minutes. Wiggle your legs out a couple of times. Free up any residual tension in your body. Good. Now spend a moment feeling through your body. What's your emotional tone right now? Breathe what you feel what you breathe. Settle into your bod, catch up with yourself. And direct your breathing down to your belly button. Make a nice little meditation out of the rise and the fall of your navel stem. Relax around your face, let facial expression soften, dissolve, release. About 2 more minutes on the back, and we got a nice smorgasbord of movement today. We're going to be all over the map. Madagascar, Scandinavia, Tahiti, Bakersfield. We're going everywhere today. Good. Let's practice the great yoga principle of samtosha, acceptance. Acceptance with exactly the way it is right now, including everything that's unacceptable. I bet if you scanned your own mind, you could think of many things that are unacceptable and accept it such as it is. Nothing changes until we accept it. Resistance is the absolute key to keeping things exactly the way they are. Of course, the world does not believe that. The world believes resist everything. I saw someone in Whole Foods last night wearing a t-shirt that said resist, and it was like, okay. So acceptance equals change, movement. Good. Biggest, deepest inhale that you got. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale. Let it go. Be a free, empty, released being for a moment. We are calm and relaxed souls. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate extra super feel good through yourself. Charge your batteries with prana, life force, chi, mojo. There's an infinite supply available. The question is, how big is our container? Arms up to the ceiling. Lace up your hands, stretch your arms up over your head. Point your toes forward, writhe around in intergalactic unicorn ecstasy. And a big goofy grin on your face. Good, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug. Maybe roll around a bit on your back. The movement begins. Okay, friendly friends, let's roll up together. I would like to make sure my sound is on. I've taught so many classes with the sound off. The analytics say those generally are the better ones. Arms up if you can hear me. Touchdown, yay. Hey, welcome all my beloved Saturday Zoom friends. Welcome on YouTube, live stream, Facebook, Instagram. We're going everywhere in the world, so we are truly a global phenomenon. Saturday is the day that we move and groove and we get our endorphins going. We do push-ups, we do sit-ups, we do throw-ups. So Saturday, the motto is suit up and throw up. And hands to the heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. Let's start in that place out beyond right thinking and wrong thinking where the world plays and rise up above it. If you take a mouse out of a maze and lift it up above the walls, it sees instantly where the cheese is. But when we're down in the fields of right thinking and wrong thinking, then it takes a long time to get where we're going. So we can skip from A to Z instantly. God, love, source, being, infinite, higher organizing principle, whatever you like to be called. Thank you for the gift of yoga and doing it with friends. May we be lifted above the mundane into the mystical. Amen. Now, we generally start standing, but today I do want to do a little floor work, and then we'll get into the stronger stuff in a minute. Drop your chin, take your head around 8 times. 1. Relax your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. The power is in beginning the movement. Always with any challenge, any project, any extension of ourselves, the power is in starting. 6, 7, 8. Relax your head down for 20 seconds. Make ujjayi breathing at the back of your throat. If you're new to my class and some of my terms or movements are unusual, awkward, or alien, I am unusual, awkward, and alien. Just follow along the best you can, mimic when necessary. We're all mimickers. We're primates, and we mimic the primates we like, and then we develop our own patterns, and then you may end up being the most popular primate of all. You never know. Good. Now, shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you guys think about doing the splits today? I'm totes into that. Not that I can do it, but I can try anything. 7, 8. Now notice how I'm polishing my kneecaps because of the wonderful things it does. Shiny kneecaps. 5, 6. Your shoulders move more than you think, you guys. 7, 8. All right, let's chant our first Om together. If you're new to this, you're muted, so fear not. Try to chant so loud you can't hear me. Clear your mind, stop thinking, drain your brain. There's a perfection of being underlying the whipped up waves of experience on the top. Let's see if we can find that. Good. Switch across your legs. Pull back on your hip flesh. Come forward. Admittedly, a mellow Saturday start, but we'll be whipping ourselves into a frenzy in no time. I love to be whipped into a frenzy. Spread your hands open, relax your shoulder blades apart, and move your lustrous and beautiful hair around. We are calm and peaceful souls. Inhale, look forward at your bright future. Outhale, deepen. On your next naturally occurring inhale, let's have an uprising. Hands behind you. Plump up your rump, lift up. And sink down. Switch the cross. And forward folding, come down. If your head just easily hits the floor, maybe you moderate your motion a little bit, your movement, your range. Turn your elbow creases up. That probably will spread your shoulder blades a little wider apart. Find a nice balance of your head going forward and your caboose staying down on the other side. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. You cannot, by taking thought, add 1 cubit to your measure. That's New Testament stuff. Sorry to my Old Testament adherents, but a little update's not a bad thing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, deepen down and hold the breath out for 3 seconds. And arise up, yogins. Pause behind you with your paws behind you. And then elevation sensation with your undercarriage. Speed the plow, up you go. Chest up, head back. Express yourself. And come on down. Good job. All right, arms out, palms up, lean into them. How are your wrists? Elbows bend down and down toward the floor. Chin drops. Throaty, whispery seashell sound at the back of your throat. Now, if you like pedaling your dogs left and right, do that. And if you like just the sensation that comes from a non-moving application, do that. That feels sufficient. All right. Now we'll slightly liven it up by doing some poofs together. Arms up, arms out, 4 poofs up your back. We don't need any more concepts. We need poof. We don't want to eat the menu anymore. We'd like to eat the yummy food. So that means poof. Sometimes you got to eat. Up your back, or as St. Francis used to say, sometimes you got to throw the dog a bone. And up your back, 1 more. Poof. Hands into your heart, drop your chin, chant Om with me, long, loud, bold, and proud. We're continuously moving into a larger and larger Om. Place your hands, push your paws up, sit up nice and tall, touch your elbows together behind your head. People can do it, not this one. Stretch back, but pull your tummy in, chin level, knuckles on your head, knuckleheads. That's inhale. Exhale, press up to super pressing upness. Turn right, left hand, right knee, right arm behind you. If you're feeling kind of ripped off that the class is not hard enough, I will beat you into submission shortly. Turn your face all the way to the left, chest keeps going to the right. Tilt your head to the left like a bored and disinterested movie star at a Bel Air cafe. I can't be bothered with the regular people. I will look over here. Now tuck your right arm behind you and see if your right hand will go inside your left thigh. And if it doesn't, don't worry, it will. Here's my new motto. We're all getting ready for our next lifetime. So it takes away all the rush, all the pressure. Just getting ready for our next lifetime while enjoying this one. Everything doesn't have to fit into this lifetime. That's crazy. Release. Inhale up to the top. Lace your hands. Push your paws up. Draw your arms back as far as they'll go without leaning back. Now tuck your tummy in as if somebody was going to tickle your belly button with an ostrich feather, which may be happening later tonight. Knuckles on your head, knuckleheads. Push up, you guys. Turn left, turn left, turn left. Right hand, left knee, left arm behind you. Grow your spine, turn left. Now turn your face to the right like a movie star at a cafe in Malibu. Tilting your head to the right. Now tuck left arm behind you and grab inside your right thigh. Remember, we're just getting ready to get ready, and we're never done. And why not put some nice prep in on your next lifetime? You arrived in this one, why not another one? Or as Eleanor Roosevelt said, it's not more unusual to live two lives than to live one. She was a very smart lady. She kept Franklin in line. Good, release out. Inhale to the top yokes. Regular exhale. Arms out. I know you're thinking, when are the splits and the push-ups? Cool your jets, you guys. I'm going to teach you patience. I've got a new course, how to learn patience as quickly as possible. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can pay for it with Bitcoin. And if you've purchased any Bitcoin lately, you better have patience. Shake your paws out. Can you make floppy sounds like I do with my hands? Good, now shake it out. Ugh, get that COVID off your hands. Yuck. Shake it on. Good, up and downs. Floppy flips. Fast, fast, fast. Cup your hands at your heart. Drop your chin. Say to yourself, I am a calm and peaceful soul. Look out for your cat, Laura. Looks like a puma. Okay, paws behind you, feet in front of you, bottoms up, kid. Cheers for rears. Higher, higher, higher. Good, now look forward. Widen your feet and bring your booty just above the floor and rock back and forth like a hammock. Whatever size motion you got, you don't got to compare yourself to nobody else. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who other people are today. Blast off. Houston, we have liftoff. Higher, higher, and stay here. Come on down. That was an odd syntax, wasn't it? Inhale to the top. Grab your elbows. Work some side to side. Good. Then we'll sway a little bit side to side like a kelp bed off of Monterey. We are clam and peaceful souls. Now, next time you go left, stay left. Work your arm behind your head. Try to straighten your right arm. Do not rip your arm off. We need it later. Now, lean into your right ribs. Poke your ribs out. Stretch stuff that don't normally get stretched. Grab your right elbow, work it way behind your head. Lean hecka to the right. Stab your ribs through your fleshy flesh. Gratuitous language, but kind of like gratuitous language. And up you go, you guys. And arms out, arms forward. Now pull in, scrape your sides, around to the front, pull in, scrape. Uno más, por favor. And pull your paws in and pause with your paws at your side. Nice tall spine, chin level. Close your eyes. Place the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth and accept exactly who you are and where you are right here, right now. And you're thinking, no, I have to be somebody else, and I need to be somewhere else, and I need to buy something, and there's so much I could acquire that would make me so much happier than I am right now. But you're yogis, you know better than that. Good. Now arms out, and we've got nothing against acquiring new stuff. Go back with your arms, brush your kidneys, extend out with palmar flexed wrists, and out. Welcome to the thousands and millions joining on YouTube and Instagram, the fastest growing yoga channel on the planet. Yay. I'm not much, but I'm all I think about. Inhale up, prayer hat, and put your prayer hats on and let prana channel into your head. What the hell does that mean? Let cosmic energy flow in through your crown chakra and move down through your spine. I understand I can't keep you passive very much longer, so splits, push-ups, sit-ups coming soon, planks. I just need to cool my jets and arrive where I am today. I'm getting out ahead of myself, and I need to see where my feet are. Good, and bring your hands down. Speaking of feet, this is where the elite meet to exercise their feet. Stretch them out. Right ankle over the top. Left shin folds under if you can do it. Crack your toes. Ow, ow. Now goof around with your toes. Now splay them open like they're excited and interested. Stab your fingers in from the underside. A little bit of avocado oil helps. If they don't get in all the way, maybe you have stiff and petrified toes. Maybe you have chilblains, which is cold toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crank it like you mean it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now squeeze your right toes into your fingers as hard as you can, enough to really get your attention. And what's the sound of one hand praying? Right hand at your heart. Drop your chin. Now find a gaze point on the floor. Squeeze your right toes. Splay your left toes. That's a lot to do at once. So do everything at once by doing nothing at once. This balances your corpus callosum, the hemispheres of your brain. Gives you the perfect blend of yin and yang. It makes you the most popular person on your block. And drag out of that. Good job. All right, now from here, let's open up the hips by coming forward to where you would. If your head fits on a block, that means you have a block head. Now, if you can balance the weight of your head on something and then grab your right wrist with your left hand, then ecstasy will ensue. The same weight forward in the head as in the caboose. Inhale, come up. Okay, take your thumbnails underneath your big toe metatarsal and dig in there. Should be spicy and provocative. Spicy and provocative. That sounds good for Saturday, doesn't it? What are you having today? I'll have spicy and provocative. Push your thumbnail through your foot. You know, it's one of the most spicy and provocative things you can do. Hang out with people who think differently than you do, rather than everybody who thinks the same, and have spicy and provocative conversation with them, and then agree to disagree, and then love them. Because if everybody thought the same as you did, then there'd only be you, and oh my God. Good, you guys. Now bring your right knee in and up. Left arm up, inhale. Way up, stretch like a movie star, like a rock star. Turn right, elbow outside your knee, and reach down and grab your left foot. If you can't do that, do what you can, which could be more or less, and turn your face and chest to the right. Flatten your right foot on the floor. Now, once again, turn your face to the left and see the world. Your hips are seeing the world from one angle, your chest from another, your face from another. There's more than one way to view the world. Inhale here. And exhale, release out of that. Now, extend your right leg out. Pull your left heel into your crotch. There's probably a better name for it than that. And fold over your right leg. This is the great humbling pose, because not that many people have a deep world-class ballerina forward fold. So if you feel like your forward fold is somewhat pathetic and remedial, you have found the right teacher. Relax your neck, back, and shoulders. The other day I was talking to God. We had a good long conversation, and she said not once has she denied anyone entrance into heaven because their forward fold was inferior to somebody else. Good. Now, fingertips on the floor on either side of your shin. Inhale, bend your right knee, touch your chin to your knee with your knee bent. Exhale, straighten, come down. 1, 2, 3. Now you can breathe, but stay down, explore hideous feelings. If your cat walks by, maybe you'll get a tail whip across your face. It's one of my turn-ons. Inhale, come up, yogis. And I know what you're thinking because I can read minds because I'm a yoga teacher. You're thinking we better get to the push-ups pretty soon. Okay, extend your legs out. Left ankle over the top. Right shin folds under. By the way, today's class is 3 hours. Crack your toes east of Java. 1, 2, ow, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, I am polydactyl. And now jam your fingers in there. Try not to make groaning and moaning sounds when you do it. It's awfully unnecessary. Now grab your shin and crank an ankle. Crank it around. Give yourself a good turn. Other way. 3, 4, 5. Okay, you guys, be your own main squeeze. Squeeze your left toes into your fingers as hard as you can without snapping your fingers off. Splay your right little cutie digits here. Left hand praying at your heart. Chin drops. find a gaze point, and be absurdly happy for no contingent reason. Let's remember we have exactly the same resource as everyone else, every other being in the universe, to be the happiest, most content and fulfilled soul, because we have consciousness. Squeeze, splay, squeeze, splay, squeeze, squeeze, and splay, and be calm in the middle. We're practicing Advaita Vedanta today, non-dualism. All right, and drag your hands out of that. This time, left forearm on top of your right, arms out. Relax your paws, chin level, close your eyes. And the Zen question, what in this very moment is missing? Well, nothing, because you're conscious. You are consciousness itself. What could be missing? You could add anything. You could become conscious of anything if you'd like. You just have to point your consciousness in that direction and quit looking at what you don't like. Then you can be conscious of anything. The world trains us to look at what we don't like and pay more attention to try to make it go away. And that continues to fail millennia after millennia. Good. Elbows up, side to side. Oh, we're getting so bendy, you guys. Now, lean to the right, poke your ribs out. This will open your heart. So it's like drinking a big glass of love potion number 9. Tell your mate to look out and lean this direction. Have you been into the love potion number 9 again? They'll say to you as you chase them around the house with an ostrich feather. Inhale. Good, you blockheads. Put a block out in front of you that allows you to rest your head. This is actually your head. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And fold down. Splits and push-ups. Sit-ups and chandelier hanging any moment. It's nice to have take a little time before you get to the grand finale, right? There's a name for that. It's called floor play. We're doing it now. We're just doing some floor play, getting the body open. Inhale, look forward at your exceedingly bright future. Exhale, dweeping down. Be ridiculously fulfilled for every apparent reason. Your consciousness, and you can add anything to that eternally. Inhale, come on up. All right, and we'll undo the block out of the way. We'll bring the left knee in. We'll do half lord of the cute little fishes pose. Left hand on the floor. Inhale up like a rock star. Reach up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, turn left, elbow outside your knee. Grab your right knee if you can, or your right foot if you can't. Now, I misbehave in this pose, and I ain't supposed to be misbehaving, but flatten that left foot on the floor, then turn haka to the left with your chest, and then turn majorly to your right. I sound like a valley boy. Now take your left arm behind you, clasp inside your right thigh, and again, I am intentionally turning you to see the world from every angle, because if everybody keeps seeing things from one angle, it's going to get really messy around here, you guys. Inhale hither. And exhale, thither. And extend your left leg out for Janu Sirshasana, the great humbling pose where I don't look so much like a yoga teacher. I look more like a golfer. Come over your leg, level out your armpits, access your breath. Good, now let's bend our left knee until you can easily get your chin on your left knee. Just do that. Feel how much deeper your hip crease is when you bend your knee. There's a reason for that. Inhale. Now push the air out, straighten the leg, suffer with me. 1, 2, 3. Now breathe, but stay down and stay down. And you're all hunching your neck back and shoulders. If I was in your house, I would beat you with an ostrich feather to make your neck back and shoulders relax. And come on up, yogis. Okay, I know I've been putting you off for 43 minutes. Chant Om with me. Boy, is there going to be some fireworks going off. This is tantric yoga. We keep doing the yoga and nothing happens. Waiting for Godot yoga. Big inhale. Close your eyes, be content with exactly the way that it is. Lack of push-ups notwithstanding. There's always going to be something that we want that we're not getting right now. Isn't that a beautiful thing? If we had everything right now, where would we put it? Obviously, I'm teaching myself something today, but inviting my friends to join in with the whole contentment thing. Are you content with your contents right now? Okay, well, let the games begin, you guys. You can have a quick slurp of beverage if you want. Cheers. Okay, push-ups. Really? You can do them on your knees and do one. You could watch popcorn and make fun of other friends. Talk about an abrupt shift in class. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Minnesota yoga, downward facing dog, you guys. I love dogs with my hands on blocks because then I can get my heels down because I got the world's stiffest Achilles tendons for a professional yoga teacher. Pedal your heels. Good kids. Now try this. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Fierce dogs, heels down, legs straight, spine long, chest pressing toward your thighs. And step your left foot forward for a lunge. Bring your right knee down. Inhale up, yogis. Now turn to your left. Take your right elbow outside your left knee. Bring your hands into prayer. And let your left knee slide forward, stretching your Achilles tendon. If you want, fold your right toes under, lift up your right knee. Now tap your right knee 3 times, like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. And just hold here, be a strong, stable, firm person. Please to bring your right knee down. Inhale your hands in front of your heart. Stretch your palms up. Now, just sink your hips as low to the floor as you can, letting your left knee go out beyond your toes as long as your heel stays down. Spine straight up and down. Push the front of your right hip down. Chest up. Sink, sink, sink. Stretch the hips, obviously. Now arms out to the side. Now withdraw your hips back so your left leg straightens. Left toes up. Dancer hamstring stretch. Come down over your left leg. Don't bounce. Good. Now on an inhale, bend your left knee slightly so you get a deeper hip crease. Exhale, come down over the leg. Hold the breath out. Go deep. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Now, kids, bring your left knee back right on top of your ankle again. Okay. Now put both of your hands over on the right side of your left foot. Bring your right knee back as far as you can. And then work the elbows down as low as you can to the floor. If you can get both elbows down, great. If you need to have your elbows on blocks, that's fine. Now, just stretch that left knee forward, fold your right toes under, and lift up your right knee. Now take your left arm up to the ceiling and push down into your right elbow. Take this left arm and tuck it around behind your back. Look up at your left shoulder and twist it so you don't see it no more. And flatten your left foot down into the floor, he said, yelling at his friends with love and compassion, strong out of your right elbow. Hold here, be happy. And now reach your left arm as far forward as you can. So as much distance between these left fingers and your right heel, sinking your hips down and enjoying your life. Good, and now bring everything back in for a landing. Come back up out of your lungeness. And from here, standard garden variety lunge. And just go back and forth a little bit. Just kind of warm up the situation, back and forth. Okay, now move your right knee back a little bit. Now we're going to do Hanamunasana, front back split. You could already be there. This might be your split here, and that's okay. And slide out a little. Be careful. Think about it. Be prudent, but be provocative. I want you to be prudent and provocative at the same time. I'm going to use the breath work here. I'm going to inhale, lift up my bottom, and slide out. And I'm going to lean back and stretch stuff that don't normally get stretched. Can I do the full splits? Not yet, but I will, because I'm getting ready for my next lifetime. I'm getting ready to be ready, and I'm never going to be done. And I love that. Lean back as far as you can, and then come over the leg as much as you might. And inhale, come up, yogis. Drug the leg back in. Step righty leg out, like that. Not sure why I'm going sideways today, because some days you got to go sideways. Now, come up for lungeness. Take left elbow very much outside your right knee. If your left hand hits the floor, your dad was not a T-Rex like mine. You can pull your hands into prayer like Greg. And if this is where you want to play it, I'm fine. Move the left knee back, slide it back, let the right knee stretch forward. So much good leverage in this pose. Now fold your left toes under if you're so inclined. Lift the left knee off the floor. And Parivrita Ajayasana. Tap your left knee 3 times if you'd like. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this makes you strong, so you'll be able to escape your mate chasing you with an ostrich feather later tonight. And come on down, kitty cats. Inhale your hands in front of your heart. Stretch your paws up and sink the Bismarck. Come on down, sink the hips, knee forward, chest up. Perfect combination of flexibility and firmness, stability and relaxation, pushing the front of the left hip down. And bring your hands to the side of your side. Withdraw thy hips back so your right leg straightens out in front of you, toes pull in, and dancer's hamstring stretch over your right leg. It's called dancer stretch because the dancers bring their chest down to the floor, to the left side of the leg, toes pull in. Good. Now, pull your right heel in a little, bend your right knee so your chin fits so easily on top of your kneecap. This is soft. You can feel your torso laying on your right thigh. Inhale hither. Exhale, fierce straightening of right leg. 1, 2, 3. Now stay down, breathe, but go deep. Pull the toes in, straighten the leg. Good, kitty cats. Now bring your right knee forward back to ground zero. Put both of your paws over on the left side of your right foot. Now in advance, so this pose gets you sufficiently provocative and stimulated, slide your left knee hecka far back and elbows on the floor or on the blocks. Make a good stable base down here. And as you look to your right, you see your right knee way up there. You could dive your head underneath your foot, and then we could do Visva Mitrasana, but we're not going to do that. And from here, we'll sink down, fold left hippies under, savagely push your right heel back, but left heel back, bring your left knee up. Now sweep your right arm up like a sweeping your right arm up person. Don't collapse into your shoulders. Broaden really wide. Look at me, I'm so grandiose. Poof, broad across your chest. Right arm behind your back. Brush the floor with your right fingers behind you. Look up at your right shoulder. Turn it out of your field of vision. Flatten your right foot. Press the left heel back. Root your head forward like an amorous unicorn. Be apparently happy for no contingent reason. Now, reach your right arm forward, way out. Look at the extension of this amazing yoga teacher. Stretch out. Ooh, Lordy. And bring the knee back, the elbow actually, it's called back in for a landing. Bring the knee down and come back up to standard garden variety lunge. Good, you guys. Now it's time for Hanamunasana, also known as Hanamunasana. And all you do is you just slide your leg out and you say to yourself, I'm not going to kill myself in this class. You got to be kidding me. I got things to do later. But you slide out a little further because we're provocative yogis. And you pause and you assess, how's your undercarriage today? And you can do the breathing technique that I like. I press into my blocks, bottoms up, inhale, and down, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, this. I'm getting ready to get ready. I'm not sure when I'll do the full splits, this lifetime or 46 lifetimes from now. But if I'm here now, I'm going to be somewhere later. So get ready to get ready to get ready. And fold over your leg, come all the way down or not even approaching that. And come up, yogis. Now bring thy knee back in. All fours for gatos y vacas, por favor. Almost warmed up, you guys. Time to rock and roll. 2 more cats, 4 more cows. Figure that out. Okay, kitty cats, left arm forward, right leg back. Stretch your heel away from your heel, hand and foot. Now left arm out to the side. Now thread the needle and bring your left ear, left elbow, left shoulder as close to the floor as you can without going ass over tea kettle. Right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Unwind. Reach back and grab your footy foot and lift up. Luggage pose, Samsonite pose. Look up into your third eye. Release, left arm out. Now do bring your left shoulder, left ear down to the floor all the way. Now keep your right hand down and push your right leg so it's straight up and down. Optional, right arm up. And optional, reach up and grab your right ankle. And pull your right leg straight now. And blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada pose. You guys look great in this pose. Welcome to YouTube, friends. Don't you love this? And release, come out. Ups and downs. Dos más. Good. Right arm out to the side, left leg back. Inhale. Now thread the needle. No touching right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, or right ear, but as low as you can. Left leg fully up to the ceiling. Remember a little while ago, we were just doing floor play and like, oh, this is like so easy. Lift up your leg, please. Good, now unwind. Now on this side, I cannot reach back and grab my left foot because of blah, 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 but I want you to do it and show me how it's done, and chest up and tickle the back of your head with your right tippy toes, left tippy toes. Good, now right arm out to the side again, left leg back, inhale, and right shoulder, right ear down on the floor. Push into your left leg, left hand, so your left leg scissors all the way up to the ceiling, straight up and down. Lift it, lift it. Lift it. Now with alacrity, vim, and vigor, fling your left hand up. Flinging. Yep, and I did eat it on that side. So welcome to the Instagram, friends. You can make fun of me, leave a comment. Left arm up. Now you guys can grab your foot if you want. I can't on this side. I have a note from the Pope. I have papal dispensation to not grab my left ankle. Snap, snap, says my spine. Lift up, you guys. And retire out. Now flick your hands around backwards. Walk your knees in a little, fold your toes under. My toes don't fold. I've got the largest YouTube following of any yoga teacher whose toes don't fold. And then lean back and bring your butt down to your knees. Drop your chin, stretch your wrists, toes, ankles, knees, hips, mind, imagination. Good, now round up into the best Halloween cat that you got. Drop your chin, scoop your tailbone under. Turn your feety pies over. And hands forward and sink back into a child's pose, which I cannot do. My knee won't fold right now, but just do your happiest, most egregious, gratuitous, salacious, lugubrious, other words, I don't even know what I'm saying, child's pose, please. Knees together, ankles apart, butt on the floor for the bendy bears. Okay, now let's pay our plank dues. So on your front parts, also known as laying prostrate, not prostate. A lot of teachers get that wrong. Do not lay prostate, lay prostrate. On your elbows, how long you want to do plank? 5 minutes? I'm down. Apple Watch, set Apple Watch for torture. Yeah, that's a setting. And 5, 4, 3, 2, plank. So somebody's driving down the road of life and they're on the highway and it's been a long way. They're out in the desert. Finally, they see some signs up ahead. And one off-ramp sign says, God consciousness and full human enlightenment. And then there's another off-ramp sign that says, outlet shopping mall, 80% off today. And you're thinking to yourself, that enlightenment sure sounds good. I'll just stop and do some shopping first. And this is why we're not enlightened. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax out. Now, Donner Party of 7. Crawl your hands forward. Walk your feet back. Now, bring your chest up. Careful on this one. Bring your hands into prayer. Bring your ankles into prayer. Now, lift your chest up, but drop your chin. Inhale here. Exhale, swim arms by the side of your body. And they did Shalabhasana. They did locust pose together. They swept their arms back like swept wing jet planes. Nice, simple, prone back bend, fabulous for spine health. Exhale, come on down. Now, yoga rotisserie onto your back. Millions of yoga viewers. Now, scout a boot if you're in Canada, scout a boot for a blanket. Plunk it underneath your head. Now, please to bring the left knee in. Hook the left knee all the way down to the right. Make sure it comes all the way down. See how my right hand is on top of my knee, pinning that down. Now, because I'm not as bendy as many bears, my left shoulder lifted, but I got the blanket underneath my head, which is going to make sure my neck works later. Left arm up and open out as much as you will or as much as you won't. You got to be a bendy bear to get your shoulder blades flat with your left knee all the way down to the right. But considering the beating I just gave you, you're probably warm and stretchy and ecstatic. Hold here. This is our final pose, and then we'll do human vegetable pose. Relax your breathes. This is like the end of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. You've been through the burning galleons and the yo-ho, yo-ho, pirate's life, blah, blah, blah. And now you're just sliding back in at the end. And you know you want to take the ride again, but not just yet. Next Saturday. Biggest inhale you got. Biggest exhale you got. Now bring lefty knee back up. Extend out lefty leg. Bring in righty knee. Hug it in for extra twistiness. Now sweep right knee all the way down. If your right shoulder lifts, this is why we're doing it. And if it doesn't, you're just a fabulously bendy bear. Left hand, right knee, right arm up, and Do not let your right knee lift as you open your torso out to the right. Find the perfect amount of sensation for you. Cool your jets. Your jets are all glowing red. Cool your jets. Big inhale. And a big outhale. Now bring the knee up. Bring both knees in. Grab your knees. Take them around in an ovaltine, ovulation. Other words from the root ova, egg. Other way. It's like Russians. Martina Navratilova, feminine. Take the knees around. Now, feet's on the floor. Slide the bolster underneath your knees. Go into Shavasana. No, wait, let's do one more set of push-ups. Just kidding. Extend your legs out. Who loves you, baby? And you guys do Shavasana, and I will hold space for you. What do you do for a living? I hold space for people. Really, they pay you for that? Yep. Wiggle your legs out. Lift up your left hiney and your right hiney. Get any dents out of your caboose. Shoulder blades left and right. Swallow. And indigo, kids. In you go. And the pose starts now, and you can dissolve completely into the etherium if you'd like. Let go of attention to anything, even breathing. Let your body be breathed by some force, power, mystery greater than yourself. The pose starts now. Wave after wave of love, bliss, joy, ecstasy pours through your nervous system, or something like that. Today's key spiritual principle is Samtosha, content with exactly who you are, where you are, knowing that you're always getting ready to get ready, to get ready, to get ready, to get ready, and you're never done. And what a beautiful arrangement that is. Good. Now invite Goddess, love, source, bliss, infinite glory into yourself. We can have as much as we want as long as it fits in our nervous system. Wiggle your fingers and toes and squeeze, squirt, gush, press, express, feel good through yourself. Tint your body with glory. Then draw your knees in yogs, curl onto your right side. Be a calm and peaceful prayer capsule for a moment. Everything is unfolding perfectly. And with eyes closed, we'll sit up together, remembering we're all the same being. We just think we're different. Hands into your beautiful heart, drop your chin. Go to the place where we all come together. John Lennon told us to do that. And in stillness, peace, and equilibrium, altogether, the mighty Saturday yogis say, Namaste. Now stick around for a pixelated hello. Thank you for coming. We're here 11 o'clock tomorrow for Sunday. Sacred self-care. I'm going to turn the YouTubers and